I recall the courtroom's unbroken quiet, a chill as deep as a rifle barrel before it fires. She sat at a distance, polished, composed. Her new companion, situated 2 rows ahead, smirked. She refused to meet my gaze, but I held hers long enough to remind her of my unforgettable past. I had dedicated 13 years to the uniform, with 3 deployments, sand in my airways, blood on my boots. I missed countless birthdays and first steps, yet always returned home. For her, for the children. She used to weep when I departed. By the 3rd time, she ceased to cry. By the time I returned, my side of the wardrobe was void. She claimed she found a superior replacement. In essence, an easier man, one who didn't haunt his sleep with screams, one who didn't sew up his own hand in a makeshift tent hospital while imagining his daughter's piano recital. I remained silent, refraining from argument or plea. Even questioning his identity was unnecessary. I simply nodded. She filed for divorce, demanded the house, sought full custody, claiming I was absent. She said the children didn't recognize me. I listened, observed, waited. Betrayal is a subtle thing. It begins with unreturned calls and absent, love you-s in texts. Then came the hushed voices. Her friends would avoid eye contact at school drop-offs. Her phone would always be face down. The children started calling him Uncle Ben. I observed late-night Venmo transfers. A new car that was beyond her part-time admin salary. Overnight business trips where she returned smelling of a different cologne. Yet, I remained silent. Let her believe I was just the broken veteran in the shadows. The quiet, shocked ex with no will to fight. But silence isn't surrender, it's strategy. While she was playing checkers, I was submitting paperwork. I gathered every military record, every phone bill, every transaction. Traced the timeline. Constructed the evidence. You see, I didn't just serve. I was military intelligence, counter-surveillance, forensic data analysis. I knew how to follow the digital trail. She wasn't even aware she was leaving. Photos, emails, and time-stamped pictures uncovered his identity, job, and most critically, his security clearance. It's Uncle Ben who works on defense contracts. His actions, fraternizing with a woman during an active divorce while she had access to confidential military records, appeared to violate regulations. I didn't shout or confront. Instead, I gathered evidence patiently and cautiously, waiting for the right moment. The courtroom had an old wooden scent and cheap coffee aroma. She wore pearls, her lawyer a grin. Mine merely nodded, expressionless. In the courtroom, she presented her requests like a queen apportioning household goods. Full custody, retroactive alimony were among them. Her lawyer claimed I was emotionally unstable, unfit to parent, and barely present in my children's lives. I watched as the judge jotted down everything said. He then looked at me. "Sergeant Holt," he asked, "do you have any additional statements?" I rose, took a document from my folder, and placed it on the bench, exposing only the top sheet. He read, his eyes widened, and his jaw stiffened. Finally, he spoke. Everyone remained still. Then came the words that silenced the courtroom. Instantly, doors were shut. Military police stormed in before anyone could comprehend. Her lawyer scattered papers haphazardly. 2 policemen marched to the rear section. To Uncle Ben they went, handcuffing him silently. His complexion paled. Hers shattered. She attempted to approach him, but was obstructed. She turned to me, eyes desperate. "What have you done?" I remained silent, only looking at her, as one looks upon a puzzle finally solved. The judge coughed, signaling court adjournment. "Sergeant Holt, stay. Everyone else leave." Immediately. Following this, she made numerous attempts to call. 27 times. I didn't answer. Custody was divided 70/30ths, with her losing the house. Her credibility under oath was questioned by the judge, who claimed her testimony lacked honesty. Ben's contract was temporarily halted, awaiting federal review. He would not pass background checks for a while. Now, the children stay with me 4 nights a week. We assembled bunk beds together. My daughter plays piano every Tuesday in the living room. I never fail on a single detail. I sought not to ruin her, but rather for the truth and falsehood to hold equal weight. Most believe revenge stems from rage. It doesn't. It's about restoring equilibrium, returning to a calm resolution. She misconstrued my loyalty as feebleness, my silence as capitulation. She overlooked what I was prepared to do: observe, persevere, act. Now, I sleep soundly not because I triumphed, but because I safeguarded the parts of me that truly mattered, my honor, my identity, my offspring. Not just on battlefields, but at home as well. And should it be required, I will protect them again. She understands this now, as does everyone else.